value of $20,000. Plus, I'm going to throw in a holiday. It's a sunset escape to the Island Resort valued at $5,000. Thanks to the Queensland experts at my holiday. So why do you think about it?
Thank you, Todd. Next in the news, leaping from a roof and disappearing. The FBI's new footage of America's Most Wanted. Trapped on the top floor, a man dead. A brush with death in a high-speed crash in Liverpool. The whopping gold handshake for ex-Virgin taking a piece of Dapto home, the final race and the end of the era. And Belmore goes ballistic. We're live to Melbourne for the Bulldogs clash with the Storm. All that and plenty more coming up. See you soon.
Alan, before we went to the newsroom, I put two great offers on there for you. One counter for $40,000, two counters for $20,000, and a trip to Daydream Island. Kathy, what do you think?
You think go for two counters?
You have to give that up.
Checking out, we've had three come down the right-hand side. Surely one of them's going to have to come down.
Well, the thing is, too, if you have a look the way it's set, one might be enough, but two's...
I'm going to go for two.
You're going to go for two? All right, I'm going to accept two. I'm going to accept two and a holiday to Daydream Island, but to do that, I'm going to have to take $4,800 away. It's a horrible thing. Look at this, I'm going to put $20,000.
Hindi nga mag-happy.
Get behind him, everybody. Everybody at home.
Hindi ba ako up? Ciao. Dalawa ba yan? Wala na ka naman okay. Ano na? Bayad lahat ano? Nabunot mo lang yan. Ako nakabunot mo, wala na. Ay, at hindi mo maibibigay ka. Hindi ko maibibigay ka. Anak ko kanya? Sige, ang kandali namang nahulog. Bakit ka nila? Swerte na siya. Oo, gawin. Ano, bunot mo lang atin eh? Ano mo lang ako nang dito sa iyo? Tisya, ilang dalawang counter lang, nahulog ka agad. Isa pa. Kami ka. Ang wala na rin. Wala na rin. Saka lang, kung ano yan, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 14, 16, Hong Kong.
That tipped a jilted wife over the edge at Elwood. 50 million ways to say goodbye. A sky-high handshake for the ex-boss of Virgin. Road rules out the window at an Austral intersection. And Belmore ready to go ballistic for the NRL finals. We're in Melbourne as the Bulldogs take on the Storm.
This is 9 News with George Gunn.
Good evening. They fired a deadly shot at one of Donald Trump's most public supporters and then disappeared. Tonight, the FBI has released new video of the main suspect in the investigation into the assassination of Charlie Kirk as the body of the 31-year-old was returned home to Arizona.
This is America's Most Wanted, leading the scene of this crime. Having shot off the roof of a Utah University, holding his gun, running towards a wooded area where he could dump the firearm and then vanish.
We have no idea. We're exploring leads.
These pictures are the closest police have to an ID. The man wearing a military veteran's t-shirt and a cap, leaving behind prints on the roof.
He's an animal, total animal, and hopefully they'll have him. And what he did is disgraceful.
Among the evidence words scrawled on cartridges of the bolt-action hunting rifle found nearby. Police have not said what those words are.
Now you're reading about trans paraphernalia written on the cartridges of this rifle that killed one of my dearest friends in life.
Today, the Vice President, with a hand on Charlie Kirk's coffin, escorted him home to Arizona on Air Force Two. Widow Erica and a guiding hand from the Second Lady. Not many would receive this procession, but such is the power of the MAGA magnate.
You know how many massacres there have been in America over the last 10 years?
And from the man who asked Charlie Kirk his final question.
I'm on the record for how much I disagree with Charlie Kirk, but like, man, dude, he is still a human being. Have we forgotten that?
Near the scene of his murder, the Osunas and their 6 children are among those grieving.
Charlie and his wife were willing to make sacrifices for people like us who have the same beliefs and the same hopes for our country.
Here, a snapshot of the emotion.
Sickening. It really is.
I do still believe that the left-wing media played a part in that. Because of the wording and everything they used.
Charlie Kirk's death has only widened
Hi.
the political divide here in the United States. And across the country, there is a general feeling of unease. At the Democratic headquarters in Washington, D.C., a bomb threat in Idaho bites after profanities were shouted about the slain voice of the riot. Publicly, the FBI and police have not yet given a firm motive.
We have a radical left group of lunatics out there, just absolute lunatics, and we're going to get that problem solved.
If we want to stop the scourge of violence in this country, we must do our jobs and pass common sense
Ang galing pa ako, tatlo. Wala po siya. Tinawag lang ako, Ano parang Seven pairs with two balls. Hindi ka ba hirap dyan? Mabuti ito, may init. Init sila. Hindi kasi yung telepono ko. Saan yun tayo?
Are you right? Guys, the man came, and then he saw this Ara at the head, and then I don't like it anymore. Okay? Nagpagod ka pa ng petrol mo.
Came all this way for nothing.
Nagpagod ka pa ng petrol mo. Yung oras lang na yun, hindi mo na po.
Flower dito?
It started with an affair, then became a pregnancy test, with a Mercedes rammed into a private building. Today, the woman is pleaded guilty to intimidating her ex-husband's new partner, as her lawyer explained the message that sent her on a downward spiral.
Rachel Lee today, quiet and composed. Would you like to say anything? After completely losing control. Police dropping a charge of predatory driving after she pleaded guilty to intimidation. Chasing her ex-husband's new girlfriend in her Lexus through Earlwood, repeatedly ramming the Mercedes before coming to a crashing stop in December last year. Police facts state Liu had earlier walked towards the driver's window, but the other woman took off.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Pero ito na rin.
Sayang. Sunod doon, nagdalawa yung one time. Ako na naman. Sisters na eh. Ilang araw na noon. 7 pesos sa kaya. Awan ka rin. Bambol daw. Kaya, purong galing timo. Libot. Dalawang bol.
mahal?
Ano yun? Eyeball. Ano yan? Ano yung sapatos? Wala.
Was he white?
Wala nung pink.
Ms. Daniels, thank you.
Asian.
Maganda siya. Ay, sapatos. Anong klase yun? Hindi pa yun nakuha ko. Ano yung sapatos yun? Yung kay ate lang.
54 recommendations for protection, education, and
Uy.
Ito
Ang sarap. Panalo yan eh. Salamat. Wala naman bunot ang bunot niya ate na yun eh.
Men have been hospitalised following a high-speed crash on a suburban street in Liverpool. 9 News reported the impact. The injured drivers are not safe, and those first on scene were on the east side.
Terry down 14 and barreling into the side of a car.
Para yung kamukha ng binili natin. Kamukha ng binili natin.
This Corolla appears to roll through a give
Isa
way
pink yun.
perfect storm for a high-speed smash. You rolling down the road, coming to rest against a palm tree, 15 metres away. The white Toyota. So, mums, dad, and children expecting the damage at their doorstep.
Sarap po. Anong klaseng sapatos yun?
Inside the smash
Saan yan sa online? Ano yan? Temo-temo. Sa temo-temo.
This is all that's left of the 21-year-old Corolla. The car is clearly a write-off. The driver, though, is back home after being
Ay,
checked
balls
into
din.
the hospital. His family
Natumodo sa bago.
has been traumatized. Their thoughts are also the underdog.
Walang sinabi.
Kasha?
Bakit Maria? Maganda, thank you, Sharon. Maganda yung kulay green. Pink na ay alado eh. Pink yung in-order sa ano. Nice.
So, CEO of Australia has been handed a whopping
Kahit na naman.
$50 golden handshake. Finance editor Chris Pollard.
Sabi talaga, ibinigay ko yun sa gusto na kong garahan. Hindi makapuno.
Papareho tayo ng pamilya. Oh, wala gusto mo ka ng isang kalis. Hindi, no? Hindi makapong baraha ko. Ito na kayo. Papong pa lang ako. Kami na priyang mo yun. Ala ko, ala eh.
Kitang-kita mo dyan, 7, 8, 9 eh, nandyan, hilat na lahat yun eh.
Ay, teka! Hindi. Okay mo.
Nandun na eh. Oo nga. Kala ko ano. Suka, yun ang kamay. Pero naman ano.
How do I check it?
Sibin.
Get the battery.
What would you been charged about?
Nothing is charged.
7, 8, 9.
It's been 2 decades since their last premiership.
Nag-ano mga 7, 8.
Hindi ko yung mga garahan ko. Hindi ko na talaga ako.
Wala. Kabila.
Kaya?
Dyan. Tumuda sana ako dyan. Wala dyan.
Ay!
Tabla na hindi na magtatapo ng ano. Hindi na magtatapo ng bago. Ano yung bubunutan dyan? Ito ang flower. Hindi ba dapat yun?
Hindi. Flower yan. Ay, ako. Wala ko tatapon.
Hindi, mamiss ka na lang.
The kebab shop even evacuated
Ako alam ko itatapon ko dami sa pag-irmis.
Ikaw Flores.
Flores, di wala na. Hindi ka na magtatapon.
Ayan na.
Eh, last card, major yun. Flower yun. Wala na.
Ano pa naman?
Nag-1-4 ka na.
Kaya, hindi ko tinalo.
Hindi naktuba ko yun.
Sabi ko sana
Ko naman ako, paningit ako.
Sabi ko, baka sa eskalera, kaya wag na lang.
Paningit na ko.
Ang court, ano, eskalera ako.
Hindi, kaya ako nag-ano, kasi...
Pero kung nag-back to back ako, tumunod sa
Paningit
kanina.
wala ko 7.
Pero kung 7,
Kasi dito nga, no, pili ka nag-single. Hindi
Hindi, back to back.
Paningit ako eh. O, inabuhos ko to, di ba? So, either yun. Tatapos ko.
tumunod ka sana sa back to back na lang.
Hindi kami na tayo.
One karo. Pinakulo ko 4 karo. 4. 1 ako. 4 karo ka.
Hindi pa ako nakabonot noon. Hindi pa ako nakabonot noon. Confirm ngayon. Ay, puso.
Sa ba?
And to tea with his father, a tribute to his mother, Prince Harry.
Ganyan pala. Birdie. Sado.
See, my friends, I'll be teaming to you the pancakes.
Mid-season sale at Myer is now on. Refresh your wardrobe with up to 40% off a range of fashion. Great offers like 50% off a range of footwear.
Maya. Maganda to kasi magaan siya kahit na may konti.
Perfect. People don't like silent.
Society wants you to think that weight loss is easy.
If I was on a budget.
Supplement, it is never just that simple. But Jennifer is changing that. From just $299 with a monthly guarantee, there's never been a better time to start.
Nakahanap tayo.
For one day only, get your customers scheduled services free across the master range. This unmissable offer is on top of existing driveway deals on sales. So don't miss out. This
Oh, Bob, no bike.
The gold winner, who managed to spend $2 million of his bank's money and never paid it back, has hit the jackpot again.
Wait.
This was so mistake for being
Sit down,
robbed
wait.
in Australia.
Wait. Sit down.
First he was dubbed
Sit
the
down.
roving
Olive, sit down. Sit.
More than $2 million
Wait.
he didn't have can't because art and memorabilia, or because he's saying never said an
There was no point, I don't think, where I thought, oh, geez,
Fraud charges against him later dropped on appeal.
I've come a long way from the 20-year-old that rolled
Pag hindi mo pala sinabing okay, hindi siya nangangab-ngab.
Dapat sa akin, tinasunod yan. Pagkain. Wala kay mama, sabi niya.
Pero kaya saan siya na tinamon? Sabi ni Sansan, sit down. Ano po naman? Tapos, ano po na? Tumbang ka.
Hindi ako dapat kumong.
Of course, it's regrettable. We will put that in the past, and hopefully that doesn't happen.
Justice Richard Kavanaugh labeling the case ironic, adding that more than founder of ICPolice.com was reading police stations to inform them of his website before becoming the victim of a police on the charge and placed in custody, and of course providing him further
Ayun, hindi nga ako kumuha. Kumuha naman.
considering appealing today's win, arguing 3 weeks of wrongful imprisonment is deserving of far more.
Wala pa rin! Wala pa rin!
In doing so, he will run the risk of walking away with nothing. Daily Francis,
Kadamihan. Bali court for allegedly importing 7 kilograms of cocaine into the country. The charges against Lamar and Chi include importing narcotics, drug trafficking, and possession.
Nilagay ko na lang sa 7. Only lang. Kasi 7 pesos yan.
Nako ko pa yun po, ano? Nako ko pa 9 stars. Ay, ayun, no? Pa niya. Opo, nakabunot ko. Lumampas kayo. Ayun, yes, eh.
5 pesos ko may mother nun eh. 7. Siguro ko na lang.
Ubos na kaagad? Gino ka.
Ngayon pa nagpresenta ka na kailangan. Oo, doon lagi tayo pupunta. Metro Manila.
Teka lang. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 15, 16. Kung naman.
Ano, kailangan ko itong makarating.
Somebody who's passionate about this community, who's lived in it their whole life.
It's about.
Only a bit.
Only a bit.
No! Yeah, it's good money.
No fault. You're the one that instigated the behavior.
No. On the medicine.
Kinuha din naman ito niya nakakapahal sila.
On the quarantine of watching tomorrow's result closely.
Thank you. I'm sorry.
Barbecue chicken is
Umungul-ungul pa siya eh.
Killing more Australians now than anything else. A hoon in a hearse in a funeral parlour.
Kilan?
Yeah.
Ayaw.
We speak to the Aussie coach as he takes the reins of underdogs, Nottingham Forest.
Pinapatralaan, niloloko. Ngayon pa naman siya.
Ganun si Kuya, tingnan.
Joking lang ulit.
What's next? Drowsiness?
Kumakain pala si Shine.
nahuli ko sa 2.5 eh.
Hindi na ba?
A Penrith childcare worker who assaulted two babies while in care was today ordered to serve 5 years in the community. Angela Marie Evans was found to have hit a 13-month-old and an 8-month-old baby girl several times while putting them to sleep in September last year.
Ano daw? Hindi niya naawa sa baby. Kaya minsan mahirap din mag-ano sa childcare ng baby. Ina-abuse.
Ay, mga ano, yung pero yung lahat ng apo ko lumaki sa childcare.
The magistrate
Ay, grabe
also
naman
never
yun.
work in childcare
Mahal
again.
pa naman ang bahay.
Dementia has now overtaken heart disease as the leading cause of death in the country. Experts say many people mistakenly believe it's an unavoidable part of aging, but it can act early to reduce your risk.
One of the biggest fears of Australians as they age, developing dementia. And today, a new comprehensive report confirms it's now the leading cause of death, overtaking heart disease. That is a really significant shift. And that is figures from the Australian
Dalawa na yung nabubwisit.
Tinulong kami na si Olive.
Pagkain lang naman ang paparobo yun.
Ganon?
Pag gano'n ka sa kanya, walang pagkain, kasi napapagin yun.
Talaga, pag si ano, nagalit siya.
Pag may pagkain, ayun. Parang na binabawa sa kanya pagkain.
Wala.
Subod.
Wala na? Wala ka na may beef?
Rumours on from being sacked by Tottenham after ending the league triumph, and says his second chance in the Premier League all hang about
Bulls.
Golden mates take the news. What do they think?
It's funny because I look at this whole thing playing.
Kinang.
Yeah, look, it's super exciting.
And replacing Nuno Espirito Santo, fired amid the promised owner Evangelos Marinakis.
You don't know when these things will end. Certainly, didn't expect
expect to finish up after winning the trophy. So that's
And his eyes are firmly on the prize.
winning football games. Because that's what makes us football. Anything else can win football games is the trophy.
From Melbourne to Nottingham and horticulture, which was in
Balik to isda.
3 days. This season, this is work cut out for you.
Tinag-tinabingon.
Kaya nagagalit eh, lalo.
And what's the goal who will need to hold on to that spirit as Nottingham Forest take last this weekend in London at a Tuesday at 9 p.m.
They've been on the beach for 200 years. Today, New South Wales mounted version is riding high. But turns out to honour our horsepower.
Okay.
How the locals mark the end of an era at the Dapto Dogs.
Sit down.
And the Bulldogs.
Okay. 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 There's no command. Okay. Wait.
Also,
Okay.
boosters believe their terrible start to the season has become a finals bonus. Plus, you say wise words for Gout County
Okay.
on the eve for the World
Okay.
Athletics Championship.
Wait.
And the returning to Sydney.
Okay. Stop! She This is what she chose. Sit down. Sit.
Oh, nakita mo na.
Shake.
Parang tunay na kuha na. Good night! Good night, gandang kagama pa.
Wait.
Aba, dami naman na. Ayun na, dami. Nabuo yung pangko. Oh. Nabuo na sila ng 4 at saka 3.
Okay.
That's what I'm talking about.
Uy. Ay, gato, pinapin na.
What do you eat today? If it's gym time.
Secret. Dos yun, ano? Hindi ka lang.
Come on.
Yan na, nabuo na, 789. Bakit pala, hindi mo yun. Eh? Eh, sana ito, saka ito, hindi nabuo na siya.
Wala sa'yo yung laptop. Lakas ng dalawa ko.
Hindi, istika puro ko, kaya ko inalis eh.
Dalawa ko.
Oh,
Napulit ko sana, tumatapit ako. Bakit ako sa joystick eh? Nakuha ko yung joystick. Alam mo yung kapag-kapag-kapag.
nakita ko kasi sa, ay po siya, sinikrap natin na kaya inabunot kay Ibo. Kaya sabi, oo. Ang sabi ko, ay alam na. Ay sabi ko, eh buti nabunot ko yung toda sa Mampalasin. Toda sa Mampalasya. Apo siya.
What a way to kick it off. The Melbourne Storm hosting the prime Belmore for the Bulldogs tonight. Like the Danica Mason at Amy Park in Danica, the Dogs have been swinging on the fitness of David Kira as always.
Yes, they certainly have, and good news for Bulldogs fans. He has been cleared to play, so he'll come on to the win here tonight and goes alongside. He is quite surprising, Joe. Just 2 weeks ago, we saw him limping off the field against the Panthers, and now he's going to be taking into action tonight.
With the big goal for the year, what a recovery. He's so important to the Bulldogs because he provides a bit of admin. He comes off the wing. He's actually been leading oscillator in the competition for a winner. That's some stat. There was the injury we saw a couple of weeks ago. It is a huge in because they've got some injuries, Marcelo and Montoya, and also the goals for Sherry are out outside back, so it's a biggie.
The other big in as well for the Bulldogs, Travis Sexton, so he's making his return to the team. How do you think he'll be feeling ahead of this one?
I'd say he's nervous because his brief will be, I'd say, to get out there around the 60th minute. He'll play dummy half, but he'll tap out of dummy half. It's an area where they haven't sort of exploited the opposition, so yeah, I'd say he'll be nervous.
All right, looking forward to this one. We cannot wait for it. Amy Parker here in Melbourne is the scene as the NRL finals get underway tonight. Of course, that will be live in 3 right here on 9.
He struggled to explain why, but Trent Robinson says he never doubted the Roosters. The coach believes the Tricolours enter tomorrow's final against the Sharks after the regular season.
This season, the Roosters lost over 100 games of NRL experience. They then lost 4 of their first 5 matches.
Ano yung nabunot mo? 5 balls? 2 pa. 5 balls? Ayan o. 6. Yung tatlo. Dalawang talaga sa'yo pa? Ganun lang. Kasi
playing rugby league. He's got an unusual tie for a former boxing champion, Hector Camacho. Are you named after anyone in particular?
No, I'm not. I'm just going to be called Hector. My mum and dad were going to call me Hector. My middle name's actually Camacho. So they named me after Hector Camacho, but I think they just changed it to Hugo.
Hugo could have easily been involved with other sports.
You're on the racetrack, is that right? Yeah, I did. Well, my dad's a bookie, and I've been a bookie for 22 years now at Benton Racecourse. We have an online business now. When I turned 16, I got my bookmaker's club, and then I worked university back there when I could with my dad on the back.
Sabala was also a talented AFL player.
I was in the Swim Academy. I'm not sure what age I stopped in the academy, and believe it or not, Super Coach now, Nick Davis, was one of my coaches back then in the academy, so it's pretty cool stuff to learn.
Do you ever think you had an AFL career? Is that ever on the rise?
It was, I was playing pretty good AFL when I was growing up. I was playing Roosters, I scored the Roosters, I'm rugby league then player.
After a breakout season, where he's shown he's a high quality half, Hugo faces a challenge next year. How do you feel like David Jordan's arriving at the club?
There's obviously a lot of talk around all that stuff, but I'm not really too focused on that. I'm just focused on this week, right now.
You want to stay?
Yeah, of course. The Roosters, like I said, this is my home, and I love the Roosters. And yeah, I'm starting next year, which is good.
I want to swap deal anyway. Play training around.
I'm just, I want to stay at the Roosters.
Danny White last night.
Yeah. The Panthers have won the past 4 premierships, but finals footy is new territory for Blaze Talani. The 5'8" acknowledging Key and Nathan Cleary need to step up against the Warriors tomorrow after fearing his finals dream wasn't going to become a reality. A man on demand as he prepares for his first final series. Blaze Talani thought he was the reason behind the Panthers' poor form early in 2025.
It was a bit of a slow start, wondering
after a highly publicised move from Parramatta, the 20-year-old was overlooked for Penrith's season opener in Las Vegas. As you take
it's not quite. Yeah, I guess it was a bit difficult, but I knew that was going to come.
Life as a Panther, not as easy as he expected.
I didn't think the season would have gone the way it went, but I guess it just shows the sort of group we are, like we've got to do that for a reason.
The final bout of 5'8" is now ready to bring his best alongside Cubs partner Nathan Cleary.
For sure, I think this is the time of the year where both of us need to step up, and I think we will.
Talangi's teammates helping the playmaker deal with the pressure has been Jerome Lua's replacement.
As a group, we sort of looked past that and sort of worked out that we're not here to anyone else's shoes, but to do our own job, and I think that's helped us as the years gone on.
Luai leaving a lasting impression on players after his hair faked off earlier this year.
He's come said some kind words to me, he's been coach.
Do you remember what he said after you played him?
He said, go get that ring.
Wallabies captain Harry Wilson has warned his teammates not to take the groundswell of support behind them for granted, where they must back up last week's thrilling victory for the good of the game.
There's definitely a lot more community around this, which has been awesome. Like I say, obviously, playing for Wallabies, you want to be a part of it. We need to hold on to it, be able to have good weeks, and then.
The players surprised Joe Schmidt with a rendition of Happy Birthday in the team photo today. The only gift he wants, a win over Argentina in front of the stadium. And Olympic legend Usain Bolt has been wide award for Australian sprint sensation out on the eve of the World Athletic Championships in Tokyo.
I think he's a great time to just a lot of the work and the success that the young age is kind of tough and derails your so hopefully he can stay focused.
Gaut will compete in the 200 metres at the World Championships, which begin tomorrow. Coverage on 9, Georgie. If you have plans tonight, Stratford, Dogs, Storm, Rugby.
Couch is waiting. Thank you. Next, Chris Kohler will go around the week on the share market, and all the glitters is gone. Carthy makes a grave mistake on the Gold Coast.
But I'm still hungry.
Secret din ako. Secret. Ang may gusto para sa lang. Ito na secret.
Akala ko naman
Di ba secret?
Mistake I select for it.
Ayun pala.
Siyempre pares si Kong Alec yung tapos mo.
Siyempre pares may kon?
Hindi rin, mother mo yan.
Eric pa.
Hindi ka 7 days.
That's just rude.
Hindi, wala ko kakain. Ay, dito.
Alam mo, dinapuro ko.
O, ciao.
Ayan, dinapuro ko, oh. Namuro ako, oh.
Ate, sorry.
Wala, tapos again. Doon na, okay. Ayan, oh.
Ayan ako naman, oh. Ito na mo, oh. Ito naman pala ako. Ayan.
Wala akong puro ka na.
Kasi dalawa rin na dyan, dapat yung pala pinili ko. Meron pa pala isa.
Ang hindi ako sa iyo, sa kasende.
May second car pa pala, dalawa rin nandun. Hindi sila naman ito ilagay.
Ang nagpunta kasi ng ball.
Oo, kaya ako naman ako lang yung kaban. Naktabas na 5 or 7 balls.
Wala nga sa tubos. Palagi ko rin ako.
Ganda.
Yeah. His finance editor.
I know. Gold has always been a favourite for investors during uncertain times. Well, they must be very uncertain. This shows the price of gold going right back to the early 1970s, and as you can see, it's been surging lately. The
price is now up 38% so far this year, and UBS analysts they forecast further gains by Christmas. Gold mining companies continue to benefit as interest rate cuts and weak economic data increase global demand for gold. They were among the best performing companies in the market today. As for the broader market, a slight gain for the week. Qantas shares slipping into the weekend. The Australian dollar is buying 66.5 US cents and 56 euro cents.
$1.11.
A Gold Coast funeral
Bunot ko sana yan. Ay, hindi si Ate Jo pala bubunot nun.
allegedly stole a hearse.
Hindi ka naman pupunta pa. Pupunta lang.
Hindi, ano yun nga, ibig sabihin.
Puro naman ako doon. Hindi mo rin makupo.
Has since been arrested. They were trackside in droves last night. Final
Itatapon natin Jo, tapos ka na.
88 years after the first meet on the iconic track, punters new and old, plenty to reminisce about.
The last lap for the dogs at Dando, and the crowds knew how to send them off.
This is the place that the dogs are getting for the final time.
They lined up to make history, and in the end, the last champion crowned.
And poor Major are going to win easily.
An emotional moment for local trainer Andrew Rowe.
I was born and bred on this gold track, and it's just got so many memories.
The size of the crowd surprising even organisers, forced to close the gates as 5,000 turned out trackside. For regulars, it was a reminder of old times.
It was like this, you know, doing the Death Day dogs every Thursday night was a regular thing. Just don't say that you get a crowd like this tonight when it's ending. Why can't this happen week in, week out?
Mamumuro ko. Ano niya, haba.
Palinito ka. Palinito lang.
Mamumuro ko sa tata. Ang babae.
Ay, doon.
Sorry.
Hindi nga, malayo ko ng baba ako.
O, tapos nagkakit ba?
Bakit dito ako?
Eh, diyan ako kumate. Oo.
Ako pala yun.
Dito, no?
Thank you, Georgie. Here's what I was like. It's really for Sydney tonight. Right now, it's sitting at around 16 degrees in the city. The same when I was there. And
My car.
14, 16. Okay. Ibigay ko sa'yo. Sticks. Parang ganda tayo. Panilit na agad.
Never felt like a powerless and set up fast, especially when you never play the thing. When you need more pain than play, Westpac's Clever Tech takes you from forgotten subscriptions to found savings. To get it done, it takes a little Westpac.
The next Gardens Spring Clearance is on now, with up to 50% off a huge range of furniture for every kind of home. 50% spring clearance. Now at Mix Gully.
Grab 2 traditional pizzas, 2 sides, and score a 6-pack of onion rings from $29.95 pick up or $37.95 delivered. Footy finals feast from Domino's.
New Reduce Serum by L'Oréal Paris. The efficacy of 2 serums sealed in one, with every drop collagen, peptides and vitamins unite to smooth, firm and reaffirm skin radiance. Visibly reduces 5 years of wrinkles. New Reduce Serum. You're worth it.
Ito mo, dasang bago.
Welcome to Bappers, gang.
Go give it.
Tinoda sa muda.
Go give it.
This is my corn. Come on, move. That's literally how much longer does this go for?
Don't worry, mate. It's only 1,000 days. Here's a classic Aussie combo. A late night's better cup out. Nah, still got the
Imagine what
Pwede
you
ba
could be
palitan ng
buying
light?
Oh! Oh! All up. 4-7 po ang sulo ko.
8 balls ako eh. Single.
Wala pala ito. Ang pulo ko kasi 4-7 po. Wala pala yan. Kaya all up. Magkano yun?
Single ako.
16.
Single ako sa 8 balls. Single po.
Kaya lang, dinner.
Oh, sige.
Sige.
Oh, sige daw. Oh, sige. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13, 14.
Flower. Isa pa. Ano yun?
Easterly in the late afternoon, reaching 15 to 20 kilometers per hour, then dropping off again in the evening, western suburbs climbing into the low 20s, raining overnight lows in the west around 5 to 9. Sunday will be even better, moving up to 23 in the city, our summer spell rolling on into next week, heating up to
27, 25.
Seven.
29 the west. 7 on Monday and then nudging 30 degrees on Tuesday.
When you have the bus trip on Monday, yeah.
24 again on Thursday. At this stage of the shower to next Friday with a top of 30 with really tasty summer cookies.
Thank you. And that is 9 News for this Friday. I'm Dr. Papa. Thanks for being with us. Enjoy your evening. Good night.
Tonight's live footy finals brought to you by Monopoly and Maccas. Harvey Norman, best brands, best range, best prices, guaranteed. Extra, blocking millions of cyber threats every day. Together, it takes a little bit
Yung may sticks na itapon ko, may katabi ka lang ba ng sticks sa malaki.
comprehensive car insurance.
Almost can't sleep thinking about that feeling. And you can be a flying team, but the finals is a different story.
Ay, bilog na naman. Bilog-bilog.
Pagkakailangan kita ng kalabas.
If you can't get up on a final saying that you're probably in the right score, I can't find nothing. So look over across me, honestly, someone can say something off me.
It's always the same mission for me to dominate my position.
Sana ba, Dine?
Yan.
Ha? Bayat ka na kinuha. Uy, kumuha ka naman.
Sabay tingin sa... Ibinalibag sabay tingin sa akin eh.
Ayaw din eh.
Oli. No,
Alik, alis na yan. There, go up.
tumalo na na sa'yo.
Ah,
Puro ko panigit ng apron.
Oo, paningit na sa iyo.
At kung saan akong puro,
Ayusin ko po ang manapos sa iyo.
Huwag magkasala sa'yo eh.
Alis ka dyan.
Ulit! Ulit! Get out!
eh napakalaki niyo.